Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It's 6:07. Give us that proof of life check-in, 312-967-8300. Got a check-in from Lenny in Chicago Heights saying, well, how soon into the show are you going to start playing Wordle? If you missed yesterday's show near the end, that's what it became.
Probably start pretty early is what we learned.
Yeah, it may take some time here. It's a very tough game, I found out yesterday.
6:30 to 10.
Yep. Whatever the show plan has on it, forget it. We're just going to play Wordle. Why do we work so hard? Let's play Wordle on the show.
No kidding.
No, thank you for checking in from Chicago Heights. It will happen later in the show again as I try to get victory at Wordle. Never played it before. Tried it yesterday. Boy, is it tough. It's not
you
easy.
work your way through the rest of the New York Times puzzles, the connections.
Oh, they have more than just Wordle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like, I like connections.
Do they have any coloring books in there? That might be fun to do.
No.
No, the New York Times doesn't have coloring books.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe they'd get better subscriptions stacked up if they did that.
Lisa Frank
Yeah. I'd like that.
for your jam.
So that's coming up later. What's coming up quick in an hour, we'll have Haley Williams tickets to Haley Williams Week in Clash with Kenzie for Credit Union 1 Amphitheater. That show, you beat Kenzie in trivia and you get them. Fest at 8, another chance to go to the Hinterland Music Festival to see Mumford & Sons, Lord, Wet Leg Geese, and more. Plus to Riot Fest, which is weird on all my Facebook memories. Going back a couple years, I think yesterday, 2 times in the last 5-6 years, we announced Riot Fest lineup around this time of the year. We don't have
I keep getting blown up about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
And
I don't know when we're announcing it.
And I'll say this, Kenzie doesn't know.
I don't.
She won't know until we actually do it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because we know she'll
Sometimes
let it leak.
we don't know till day of, right? Mike's like, hey, now. I'm like, uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
I mean, very easily, Riot Mike could just walk in here later today and announce the lineup.
It's not
He's
impossible.
just like
He
that.
just could do that. So you will have Riot Fest tickets. You get to pick your day with Fest. Plus, we have Beck tickets coming up at 8:50 and music entertainment news. And, we can start off something awesome, too, here. Chicago Wolves tickets. The playoffs next week. We're going to get you to the playoffs. So if you check in right now, 312.
Already? Oh, my
yeah,
God.
let's go ahead and
we're not going to ease into anything.
No. He's
You don't want to talk about anything?
So I talked about Wordle. Talked about the other tickets. Nope, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's just get this out there. Let's just get something. People are
fast.
driving. Yeah, let's
Throw
go.
the
I
Band-Aid.
you normally have a little quip or something.
Yeah, no quips.
No. There's nothing
You
you
had to
want to
fight
talk
with
about?
Megan
No,
last night?
the show's not going to happen today. It's all.
Nothing's going to happen today?
No, it's all done.
You don't have any charming anecdote from the last 24 hours?
Let me see here. I do. Okay, real quick before we get to these tickets. I got a lot of DMs about the cheeseburger flavored chips I bought at Costco, and people DM'd me, and I gave them honest answers. Kenzie even DM'd me about them. Said this is good for your diet. And
I know I said it. Don't you feel like there's enough cheeseburger already incorporated into your diet?
that's right. Sorry, I misquoted you on that one. Very funny. Very funny.
Very funny.
And I told Kenzie they were wasted calories. The chips didn't live up to the cheeseburger title on the chips.
So you wouldn't recommend, and this is what brand of chip?
So it is called Delicious Snacks. That's the brand.
Misleading.
Lies.
Lies.
Classic cheeseburger, naturally and artificially flavored. It tells you both on the bag right there. I like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's the wavy kettle potato chips. And I said, for $5, I'm not buying the family size bag at Costco. How am I going to get out of the store without buying this? So I bought them, and they were disappointing. Mm-hmm. They were kind of. They overdid it. They put a special sauce on the cheeseburger, too. Just give me a bacon cheeseburger flavored chip, and I'm good. I don't need a special sauce burger.
Just give me
Yeah,
a
you're not
bacon.
looking for anything.
Yeah, just give me a bacon cheeseburger chip.
That's all I need.
Can I do a direct quote from Brian yesterday? He said, I love salt,
Yes.
but they were too salty.
They actually were. It was too salty and too much of this flavoring. I wanted burger, bacon, cheese flavoring. I didn't want this special sauce flavoring.
Brian
Did they-
wanted to open it and kind of kind of a chips, like a Cookie Crisp vibe.
Uh-huh.
You open Cookie Crisp,
Yeah.
and it's mini cookies. You
Yeah.
want to open the bag and see a lot of little burgers.
I did. And I didn't with these.
Sliders.
Now, I will say this. That was my take on it. But yesterday, I tried them again,
Yeah.
and they were really good.
Okay, so why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you post that on the company's Facebook page?
The picture of the chips?
As opposed to what?
Me eating them?
I
So I have
don't-
pictures of me eating them, too.
company, like,
Pictures of you eating them?
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. Let's give away some Wolves tickets, and while I'm getting the winner for the Wolves tickets, why don't you post that on the company's Facebook and Instagram page so I can do one less thing this morning?
Who knew I had some
Okay,
quips?
you know what?
Yeah.
I am so confused by you calling it the companies. I thought you meant that force book thing we have to use.
No, I meant the Q101 Chicago Facebook page.
Oh, we have like this company, like a Cumulus Facebook, and it's, I don't know, it's a little participation trophy. I thought you wanted him to put his chips on there.
You know what? I'm going to put it on there, too.
You don't know how to log into that place.
Me either.
I've worked here almost 8 years. I don't know how to log into
I
it.
know. Why don't you just stick to the real Facebook and we'll give away some Wolves tickets?
As opposed to fake Facebook. All right, 312-967-8300. Call right now. 4-pack of tickets for the Wolves playoff game Tuesday, May 19th at the Allstate Arena. This is awesome. 4 tickets from our great friends at the Chicago Wolves. And, of course, from Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. Big warning out there. Everybody's got to really listen up here, because if you're doing this on social media, on your social media pages, your identity is absolutely going to get stolen. And it's not something typical. I'm not talking about showing your house with your address on it, things like that. It's something very weird, but people do it. And I want to just make sure our listeners stop doing this immediately on social media, or your identity is going to get stolen. So does that give you enough to go on, Kenzie, on what you might think are a good guess on this one?
And do you think people do it a lot? Like it's a very common thing people have to stop doing?
Good follow-up question. I will say I haven't seen it a lot, but maybe it's just not coming across on my feed with, gold diggers and the gold digger videos and things like that.
You know what I think happens a lot? I know.
It just must be so jarring if somebody's listening for the first time and they don't know you, and you go, well, it might not be on my Facebook feed. It's all gold digger videos.
Yeah, they might think differently of me. I can't help what my timeline is polluted with.
You think everyone else respects you a lot?
I think so. Holding high regard, I thought.
Yes.
What do you think it could be, Kenzie?
I think that people's phones are out all the time, obviously, right?
Yep.
And what I think is happening is people are accidentally recording their credit card. Like in videos. So think about, like, you're like, look at the bill, and you have your credit card on top. Or like, oh, I'm going on a shopping spree, and your hand, because people record themselves doing activities, so you're handing your credit card over, and people can see it, or even like filling up at the gas tank and like getting a video of it. So I think people's credit card number is easy to find, and people are stealing that.
It's very easy to accidentally do that, by the way, in making videos. I remember our great crew member, George, one time hit me up when I posted something, and it had a piece of mail on the counter with our address on it. That wasn't the basis of the video, but it was in there. He goes, bro, I'm just letting you know your address is out there.
Thank God he exists. He catches so many things.
I couldn't believe he caught it. I
Oh
deleted
my
immediately.
God.
No one showed up at the house, by the way, which is
That you know of. So the guy living in your attic now.
damn right. Okay, so Case, what do you think it could be? I mean, I would say it's not super common, but people are doing it, so you have to stop this immediately. Your identity could get stolen if you're doing this on social media.
Is it summoning prayer warriors on Facebook? Anytime that anybody types that, people know immediately to steal this person's identity.
But how would they do it from just summoning, like, I need some prayers today?
Then the people that want to steal your identity go, that's my next target. I'm going to be able to get them.
You're just saying they're just going to target them and take it
You think
because
they
they're doing
pray
it.
to be able to steal their identity
Yes, they
easily?
pray to be able to steal their identities.
Are you trying to say there's some kind of secret unlocking mechanism in the prayer hand emoji that they can go through and somehow get your identity,
I just know
possibly?
if I was going to steal somebody's identity, I would start searching the people that type that out.
Yeah. And by the way, also, if you're new to the show, besides my gold digger videos, it's something we talk about where don't be overly vague on social media.
We love the power of prayer on this show, famously.
Absolutely.
We've disagreed on what prayer means. I think it's asking God for stuff.
Like Santa Claus?
Kind of. I don't want to compare God to Santa. I'm not doing that.
Right.
But similar concept.
Yeah, I believe you should just be grateful when the stuff comes to you, as you're grateful for the things that you do
Yeah,
have.
Brian thinks for some reason you're not allowed to ask God for anything.
And I thought that's what prayer was.
Yeah, no, you be grateful for the things you have. And then he goes, cool, I'm going to throw you a bonus.
Here's a Corvette.
And that's how I got my Lambo. Just showed up one day because I was grateful.
But a prayer has to be in the form of a question, because you can be grateful and just talk to God.
Right, but that's no. And this is where we're different again. We've had this conversation. Prayer is just the vehicle, like a phone call. You can talk to him about whatever you want to talk about. You can thank him. You can just express worry over something. You can ask for something. But he loves a good combo. That's how I feel about it. Sometimes wants to catch up, you know?
I talk to him every day on the drive in.
Yeah.
I talk to my man.
I don't talk to God unless I'm asking for stuff.
See, that's a problem. You shouldn't do that.
Do you think that's why God has stricken my life the way that he has?
Take a look in the mirror. See what you got,
He's like,
Chief.
what a needy bitch. Right, here he is again.
This guy asking for tickets for Haley
Maybe I should
Williams?
eat something.
Please let Rodrigo come to my house.
He's like, let me tell you something. Don't need to be the all-knowing God to know what's about to happen here.
Oh. All right, well, let you know what to stop doing on social media immediately so your identity does not get stolen.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So many texts this morning already about Wordle. And if you weren't here at the end of the show yesterday, you won't understand. So we're going to redo that a little bit, recap it a bit in 10 minutes with some audio of me doing Wordle for the first time ever. Yeah, it's not 2020. It's not the pandemic. But what happened during that is certainly epic, and you must hear it. So it's coming up in about 10 minutes. We'll have that. First, the fact that makes your brain go. You need to stop doing this immediately on social media because your identity is going to get stolen. And it's not something, typical. You're not showing your house address. Kenzie thought it could be accidentally showing your credit card when you're taking your meal pictures, which I've certainly done that. You must peruse that picture before you post it. Take a look in there and see what you got in there.
Yes.
Case thinks that's people that summon prayers, the prayer warriors out there. Somehow that's a target for hackers, which
A vulnerable moment.
which led to a text a little bit about talking about how you're supposed to pray. And we had someone checking, you're supposed to do it like Jeopardy, put it in the form of a question,
Exactly.
a prayer.
That's what I thought. I thought to be a prayer, it has to be a question to God, not just a conversation.
Somebody also said it's got to be all those "what's your porn star name" prompts that's stealing all your identity on social media. There's certainly got to be a way to do that.
All of those prompts? How many? I didn't realize that was a prompt, let alone that there were all of those
Oh,
prompts.
there's like 70 of them, different kinds, different companies with "what's your porn star name."
I'm unfamiliar.
All those are wrong. Here's what it is. Everybody needs to stop doing this today if it's prevalent. And I didn't say I've seen it that often, but what it is people putting bunny ears behind someone's head in a picture on social media. Now, why would your identity get stolen that way?
Yep.
Because the cameras on phones have gotten so good that thieves can zoom in on your fingerprints and steal your fingerprint through that picture. And this has actually happened from someone putting bunny ears on someone's head. Their identity got stolen.
What? Wouldn't that same thing apply with Face ID then? Our faces are all over social media.
It's interesting you say that because I was curious, what can people actually do with a fingerprint? You get arrested, they take your fingerprint.
Because I don't know if my fingerprint's anywhere. Like to be like, you must be Kenzie Roman. I'm like, I don't think I've registered my fingerprint anywhere.
I know you get footprints when you're a baby, and your footprints are in some kind of file. But my guess is, Kenzie, your fingerprints are somewhere today. There's no privacy anymore. Something you touched somewhere got put in with the
But like,
government.
I can't. They're not like, please scan your finger to pay at the store. Like, I don't have anything like that.
Well, that's what they say one part of it is. They can steal your fingerprint to break into things with fingerprint scans. I've only seen those in movies. I haven't seen them in real life.
Well, the phone used to have that before Face ID. Remember the thumb touch?
Yes.
That was really popular, but it doesn't really have it anymore. It doesn't even have the button.
Yeah. So facial rec for sure. Your face is everywhere. I mean, Chicago's the most filmed city in the world. That's not a joke. We have more cameras than anybody else. So your face is definitely somewhere. Fingerprints, possibly. What people can do with fingerprints is, and I was stunned by this, bypassing security systems, which again, I've only seen in like Mission Impossible. They're all dead. They killed everybody. They're dead. You could also commit fraud and fake forensic evidence. Your fingerprint could be put at a crime scene.
That's tough. That's a bummer, huh?
So criminals have done that to get out of themselves. Like they go rob something, they have your fingerprint. They'll put your fingerprint at a crime scene on something that's obvious. So when they come to look at it, they'll find it
Like
quickly.
murder weapons? Like, that sucks.
Sure, the gun would be a good start for Kenzie or anybody. Also, to your point, Kenzie, unlocking personal devices to gain access to smartphones, tablets, or laptops. But I think most of those have worked are facial rec now.
Right.
I don't know.
That's how I feel about it.
Hacking the banking apps. Apparently, there are some that use fingerprint scanning, so that's a way to get in. Luxury residences. A lot of those don't have facial rec, but they use the fingerprint. I think because it's tougher it makes it more difficult to break into with fingerprint scanning. And apparently there are a lot of buildings downtown and some high-end residences that have fingerprint scanning on it. So that's one way. So this is all because you're putting bunny ears on someone, in the picture.
Well, honestly, if you're doing bunny ears still, you deserve it.
Thank you. Yeah, this is actually a very positive step forward for society, because if you're over the age of 9 and you're putting bunny ears on someone, this is the type of thing that you deserve.
Is 9 even too old?
9 is borderline, but Kenzie's got an 11-year-old, and if he put bunny ears on me, I would set him straight. 11 is too old for that, let alone a grown adult in a workplace setting, like in a company photo. What are you doing? Stop that.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Like, ooh, you got me? Like, there's a finger behind my head? Like, why do I care?
Now, am I wrong for that, Brian, to hate bunny ears?
You're not wrong. I'm examining myself right now. I'm trying to see the last time I did it. I know I was older than 9 the last time I did it. I think it could have been 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, not good.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, what the White Sox did last night and the Cubs, and we have some news about the Bears international games. The Bears schedule drops tomorrow, but we have some inside info about what's going on. We'll get that in sports coming up here after Three Doors Down. But first, a couple follow-ups to the fact really quick, Kenzie. You asked about, you don't think your fingerprints are anywhere. If you have TSA pre-check, which I think you do.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I thought you had TSA pre. Okay, never
Next.
mind. Okay, forget it. Because I remember.
Let's live in a world where you travel and go on a lot of vacations and you feel that TSA pre-check is a worthwhile investment for you. If we could pretend.
Are you trying to get me to kill myself today?
I'm not trying to.
Because it's like the second thing you've done.
Well, TSA pre-check's a pretty good thing to have. And yeah, you had to get fingerprinted when you went to the Chicago office to get TSA pre, so your fingerprint could be there. We had Caitlin also check in, and she said when you work in the cannabis industry like she does, they have to fingerprint you to check your record because you can't have a DUI or any kind of serious violations to work in the weed industry. So a lot of ways fingerprints are out there, so don't put bunny ears. That was the fact today on your social media because people can steal your fingerprint, your identity, and do stuff with it. Completely different subject. I played Wordle yesterday on the show. Now, this was related to the story that Samantha Guthrie is launching a Wordle.
Savannah Guthrie.
What did I say again?
Samantha.
You know what's the problem is?
What's the problem?
I put Samantha Guthrie in, so that's coming up on my Google search, even though it corrects you to Savannah Guthrie.
If there's any woman's name that we should be sure we get right, given that
she's been through.
That they've had a hard time recently. Yeah. It's Savannah Guthrie.
I don't know another Savannah. I know a whole bunch of Samanthas.
You don't know a Savannah? I know a ton of Savannahs.
You do?
Yeah.
Kenzie, you know a Savannah?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I know a ton of Savannahs.
Huh. Don't know any. Not one. But she's a nice one, and she's been through a lot. Savannah Guthrie's going to start a Wordle game show. In fact, one of our listeners, Rafi, checked in and said he's been contacted to be on the show.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
Yeah. I don't know how you get on that list. We can ask him about it. He said, I got invited by the...
Contacted?
He said, I got invited by the makers of Wordle to apply for their new game show, Rafi said. Rafi checked in.
Okay, so he hasn't officially made it. I thought he's already, cast it.
No, I don't even think the show's developed yet necessarily.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I was like, what? They're filming with somebody, next week already?
Yeah, no doubt. So he's going to be in. Now, yesterday, in honor of announcing that story in Music Entertainment News at the end of the show, which you can find that whole conversation on the podcast, I've never played Wordle. Kenzie was an expert at it, so I decided to play it for the first time ever on the air. And Kenzie guided me, but didn't help with word suggestions necessarily. I tried to stop that. I wanted to try to do it on my own. But she gave good advice, and this is at least 2 minutes of that conversation from yesterday's show, if you missed it.
My beginning word is always opera, because I get to guess an O, an E, and an A, and an R, which is really popular.
You know what word came to because I am struggling here already to start this thing. My OCD kicks in and my anxiety.
One word.
I'm getting anxiety.
I know.
But my back was hurting yesterday and I took some leave.
Uh-huh.
But I can't put a leave in, right? Because that's
Why would you not be able to?
Because it's a proper name. It's not
a proper noun.
A noun, yeah.
But I think.
How about drugs? Because it's drugs I took.
Sure.
Yes, you can do drugs. Are you going to pick
so
drugs?
So I just push the keyboard. I don't have to play.
Yep, you type it in.
R-U-G.
Oh boy.
So drugs. And
drugs. You go. Don't go back because I'm going to submit this and I can't go back then.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Are you submitting it? You're sticking with drugs?
I just put drugs and I didn't push anything else.
So hit enter.
Okay.
For those that don't know, if this is your first time listening,
Wow, I've never seen all gray before.
Brian is a ghost from the American Revolution. He's never used a keyboard before today.
Okay, so there's 0 matches. There's 0 correct letters at all. There's no yellow. There's no green.
So drugs has nothing.
Now, what's good is that you're not gonna use D, R, U, G. You're not gonna use any of those.
So think of another word that doesn't have any of those letters in it.
Holy crap! What the hell is this torture?
So no D, no R, no U, no G, no S, and you're finding yourself in a pickle right now.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, there's an S in it. Damn it!
You can still do it. You just know it's gonna be wrong. How about we do? Go ahead. What word do you want to do?
I just thought of your Star Wars review when you called Darth Vader sassy. I don't know why that came into
You
my
want
head.
to do 3 S's when you know there's not an S?
I know that's the problem. I'm not going to finish this before the break.
You want to do? You chose a word with 3 S's.
This is just.
Think of a worse word to choose.
I'm just these are what's coming to my brain. I'm trying to think of something.
That's
Every
awesome.
word has an S in it. Every freaking word invented has an S. So that was yesterday's show. The whole conversation on the Brian Kenzie podcast, which I think was about 45 minutes. I don't know.
It was really long. It was longer than the Wizard of Oz review we did last Friday.
Oh my God.
Now, the recommendations by many, one of the most DM'd moments of the show in the last 24 hours, said I should do this every day, at least until I win. Mm-hmm. And even me looking in the mirror going like, we shouldn't do that. But I'll do it today and see what happens. I don't know, because I think
you should do it till you get one. You're gonna get faster.
You think?
I think so.
That's nice confidence. That's nice confidence in me.
I think it'll start to pick up speed.
I can't think of a time when I had more anxiety during the show than that moment yesterday. I felt bad. I had to wind down yesterday.
How did you wind down after Wordle?
With those cheeseburger chips. Cheeseburger chips, a big Coke. I was like, woof.
Big Coke.
I came home with Megan. I had a white towel around my neck. I had a workout today.
Oh, what did you do, like arms or chest? No, I did Wordle.
Did words. Megan, my wife, does Wordle like every day still. I think she does it for her brain, and Kenzie does too, to keep your brain active.
Did she hear you do Wordle?
She always listens to the podcast because she's been working in the morning pretty heavily. So she goes back and starts listening to the podcast immediately. A lot of times before I get home, she's heard the whole thing.
And what podcast is that?
That'd be the Brian and Kenzie podcast.
Which is what? The whole show unedited, uncensored?
Uncensored, everything. There's things on the podcast that aren't always on the show even, So you should definitely listen to the Brian and Kenzie podcast. If you miss any second of the show, the whole show's on there.
Be like Brian's wife. Listen to the Brian and Kenzie podcast.
Yeah, I'm right. That's the motto of it. So she did, but yesterday she had 2 meetings, so she did not hear it. I didn't bring it up because I don't want. I was like, maybe she'll skip it tomorrow, yesterday's podcast. So I'll do it today at 8:50. I agree to do that.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
I don't know if I can keep doing it, to be honest.
Well, do you feel like yesterday you were smarter than you typically are because you tried to use your brain in a brain exercise?
No.
Oh, okay.
I felt dumber.
Oh.
Because
that's the rub.
Because I came up with sassy as the next word, knowing there was no S's. But I do get it. I get the addiction to it, and I'm very competitive, ultra competitive. So, but also then my anxiety overdid my competition there.
You know what's scary is that Edward just checked in on the text line, and he said Brian will never get today's word.
Oh, he's already done it.
Yes, a lot of people have already done it, and they don't have faith in you.
Nobody text him what it is. Don't ruin it.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't be that person.
And
Because I'll tell you
yes.
what, I'm not shy with the block button, and that would kind of annoy me. So I was going to put that out there if you like winning stuff via text.
Kenzie has blocked about 300 of our loyal listeners on the text
line.
line.
That's not funny to joke about. No, she hasn't.
No, we see all your texts. We do. We don't block anybody, but Kenzie.
I blocked a few people, but they've earned it. Like some people sent a picture of their penis in.
Oh.
They were blocked.
That's probably blockable.
Right.
Don't send your penis in.
Some people told me to kill myself. I did block them.
Don't do that.
There are 2 rules on the text line. Don't send your penis and don't send today's Wordle.
Yeah. Equally blockable.
I will absolutely close out of that tab so I don't see the text line when we get there. But don't try to sneak it in throughout the day because I do look at the text line throughout the entire show. So don't sneak it in at 312-967-8300. Or don't DM me at BrianJhead at the word. Don't email me at brian.head@cumulus.com.
And don't rent a plane and ride it in the sky outside of NBC Tower.
Yeah, at least over the lake here, like the air and water show's going on. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Brian and Kenzie on Q101 Sports coming up. And yeah, an update on that Bears schedule that's dropping tomorrow. We have some leaks, and we'll give them to you.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.